Am I being dragged into a room? Alright, so apparently I'm live in the waiting room. Anyway, welcome Rando fans to our showcase of the Aria of Sorrow community race here at Randomania. We have 4 racers here, going to showcase this randomizer we're trying to get out there. So at the very start, it looks pretty standard, but this game does randomize everything. So right there, they're getting mid-jump right away, which means they can now go into the living quarters if they want to. Aria is taking an early save. Looks like Rainbow Kira is going to go ahead... Oh, looks like 3 of our runners are going to go ahead and see what's this far off item is. There's one item all the way down in the underground reservoir. It's at the end of this very long path that they choose to go to. It looks like all the runners are going for it. Normally you move on and go towards the Creaking Skull after this. But we're going to see what this one item is down here. If it's, it's only an anti-venom, so they're going to go ahead and sleep and get out of this room. He's going to put them all the way back at the start of this room. They can grab that spear if they want to. So the goal of these games is to find the 3 books. If you played the vanilla game, you know that there's a good ending. In order to find that good ending, you have to find the 3 books that tells you need Flame Demon, Succubus, and Giant Bat. Well, the 3 souls you need in this game is also completely randomized. So we're looking for the books to tell us how we're going to beat this game today. And we got Aria, first one to Creaking Skull. They have the Valor soul, which would be pretty good for this fight. We'll see if Bismarck, Vey, or Kira decides to grab it. Neglecting to get the mana refill. And we got a short sword right outside the save room. Instead of going down, Aria's going to take the route upwards. Vey's also not using the Valor soul. He also gets that kill. Sorry about that, my restream is kind of freezing up on me right now. I'll try to keep an eye on what's going on with what you guys are watching at the same time. Looks like Vey Victus, with his double jump soul, decided he's going to the Flowing Gardens. That's about the 5th area in the game you go to in the vanilla game. Ooh, is that? Oh, Vey Victus just found speed. Black Panther. He's just going to now be able to check so many areas very quickly. Let's see here. Bismarck is going up the flying armor part of this tower. And, ooh, looks like there's another ability soul up here. Aria, you have weapons that could help you out with that. So let's try and get my own stream back up here, so I'll keep on watching this. Ooh, we get Curly on Aria. That opens up the forbidden area. No books yet, that I know of. He's going through the flowing gardens. He finds another ability soul, which is Skeleton Blaze. Very nice, that's a good soul. Ghost Dancer in the Bone Dragon room. Bismarck is going to go ahead and get this ability soul, which was Gravekeeper. But right now, Vey, he is going out of order, which is pretty big. I mean, he may go ahead and fight Death at like level 3, which is something I don't normally recommend, but... Alright, I got my own stream back up. It looks like Vey has decided he's going to go far out of the way, which is a good play. We get Kill a Mantle on Aria's side, which is pretty big. It helps you kill a lot of enemies with low magic points. And nothing else yet. No books that I know of. But hey, if you guys are looking for a new randomizer to try out, we do actually have a very welcoming community. As you can see in the chat, we do have a link to Discord if you use the command AOSSR. Aria is going to go ahead and complete this top section here. There's, I believe, 5 items up for grab, 4 or 5. One of the best parts about this random, 2 seeds are ever alike. Just because of how everything is randomized on everything, and Bismarck gets his own Curly. Not sure about the path Aria's taking through this room. He does have the stone sword, though. Okay, Aria, you need to go, like, all the way right, then up, then left. Bismarck also gets an ectoplasm, and Vey decided he didn't want to go after Death. So Vey's went ahead and decided he is going to go back to where everyone else is. That's going to put him not too far behind, because he's already checked all of Flowing Gardens. And he just got his Curly. So something may be in the Forbidden Area, which is an area that you can only get to with Curly and a couple other souls. Looks like Rainbow Kira may be also doing a Flowing Gardens play. As Magius is saying in chat, we do have other modes to try as well. Magician mode, guns only mode, no drops mode. So there's a lot of different ways. Ooh, Aria, gotta be careful. His health is kind of low right now. He does get a lot of money. That would have been hilarious if that was Mimic. That would have been hilarious, especially with his 46 health. You have some curry, or not curry, pudding you can eat, dude. I recommend eating the pudding. And Vey decides he's going to the living quarters, which is a pretty big play. There is a soul down here for grabs. Oh, Wolfman, you have no idea how many modes we have in this mode. Oh, with the Milliken Sword, Manicore is a super easy boss. Aria gets his second boss kill. He's going to go ahead and get through the rest of this area here. There's no items at the end of this hallway. Oh, no. Yeah, it's a warp zone. He's using the warp zone, which is kind of strange because he doesn't have the shop unlocked yet. You unlock the shop by being the giant armor boss, which is at the end of the study, which is where Aria is. So one of the strategies you can do in this randomizer is literally go for the first 3 boss kills. the Creaking Skull, Main Core, and what's his name? Axe Armor, which then unlocks the shop. Smiles! Vay Victus decided to go to Flowing Gardens. That's where our Black Panther is this seed. Our Black Panther this seed is in Flowing Gardens. Yeah, so so this randomizer adds a lot more statue, little lantern souls to this game. Plus, Black Panther can also be a drop off an enemy, or it could be a drop off a boss. Like I've had seeds where I've had 5 Black Panthers. Ooh, we gotta find a guard. That's fun. So like looks like Vay decided he's going to go ahead and go towards unlocking the shop now that he's unlocked some work points. Kira's also in the study. Aria's having issues getting through his study. Ooh. Vay gets an all-rock suit, which is a pretty strong armor. Vay has an advantage right now just because of Black Panther. And, you know, Flowing Gardens might be the last place some of these runners check. It looks like Bismarck had no idea about the Millikan soul, paralyzing Main Core in one hit. That's all good. Rainbow Kira is trying to get some experience as he gets through these rooms. As Aria, because he missed out on the backdash soul, does do the one glitch that opens up the only backdash locked room in the game that has a spear in it. Looks like he's not a fan of that spear. And Aria's on the third boss, which is the armor. Giant armor? Can't think of the name of the armor boss right now for some dumb reason. Great armor. There we go. And so that's 3 bosses down for Aria, and he's unlocked the shop. Decided not to get the war fatigues. That's the study done, so no books yet. Kira is breaking open some walls to find some pudding. But you can kind of tell how fast Vay's getting through all of these because he has the Black Panther soul and he gets a persimmon. Ooh, Ancient Belt! Now you could be Kamen Rider Kuga. That's actually a super strong accessory. So Rainbow Kira does the backdash gate as intended. Aria's trying to get out of the study as Vay's about ready to enter the study. Now mind you, Vay's the 4th person to enter the study, but he's already full cleared all of the garden checks. And because he has Black Panther, he definitely has a decent advantage over his opponents right now. And Kira gets the great armor kill as well. Gets his soldier uniform. So now we got 2 people with shops unlocked. Aria with the lucky armor water drop. Having a hard time getting past this bone dragon. Aria, I think is checking a map to find out where they need to go for that warp point, which is in this room up to the left. Oh, he did not check this breakable wall. And doesn't check the breakable wall. We know it's only the ancient belt, but ancient belt is a very powerful accessory. And a Kamen Rider reference to boot. So Vei's about ready to... So, even though Vei was a fourth person to this area, he's now has beaten Bismarck in checks in this area. And using the sleep strat to get out of that room quickly. And then Vei's going to be the next person on the Great Armor boss. So we're about to get our first shop checks from a couple of these runners. Or not. I'm getting Jubei. Aria's deciding they're going to move on. Aria could go to the living quarters now. That's the next vanilla location in the order. And now we have all 4 of these runners with 3 bosses killed in the shop to unlock. Kira is going to check out the shop. You know, we can get some goodies in there, including the Common Solus. Or he's going to go up and check above Hammer. Now he's checking the shop. So he's going to sell some stuff first. Aria's going to the Flowing Gardens. Looks like we got nothing too big in the shop. They'll update when we kill Death and I believe Death and Headhunter updates the shop. It looks like Aria is going towards the living quarters. They just got done checking his shop. Oh no, he's going, yep, he went to the living quarters as well. Because he has a warp, he can now just go straight there and just, you know, backtrack through it to the Hid Huntress. Or Hid Hunter, not Hid Huntress. I always wanted to say Triss because I always think of that as a female character, but... I'm going to go check the vanilla location of Skula, I believe, or Udon. One of the 2 water souls. Only $100 there, and then on the opposite side, $10. So there's a sleep. And now we have ourselves another boss fight. So Vay's on their 4th boss. 3 phases to this fight. Each phase has different attacks depending on what head it's wearing. This boss will also give a soul, a progression soul, sometimes. So Rainbow Kara is in Flowing Gardens. We'll probably get their, yep, Black Panther right there. And now, Kara has speed. And Victus is just finished off Headhunter. All the hits burn up, and it gets Udine for his trouble. We need Skula, though, for go mode. Let's just go under the wire. We also still need to find our books. We have yet to find any of our books in 5 areas. So Kara is going to do all their Flowing Gardens checks. Now, there's only one area they cannot check here in the Dance Hall Living Quarters area, and that's Chronomaze locked. They opened up the top area there, can't go up there yet. Go ahead and use this save here. Aria just got their Black Panther, so now we have 3 of our 4 runners with speed now. Looking at the levels, I saw Vay was level 11. Kara enters Clock Tower. I don't know what level Kara is, but if they decide to fight Death, it will be a tough fight for them. Oh, we get Hippogriff. Now we have top floor access with Hippogriff. Ooh, we get Student Witch from Breakable Wall. So Vay, instead of going down to fight the Wood Golem, or the Wood, I don't know the names of the bosses, I'm dumb sometimes, has decided he's going to go check that one off, which was a Mimic. I thought he was going to go ahead and go all the way to top floor. The final area, well, the second to final area of the game. Decided not to. Going to go ahead and collect all the Warhammers and stuff, and Aria is on their next box. Big Golem, that's the name. And Kara's on Death. As you can see, Kara is not doing that much damage to Death right now. Death has 2 forms. First form is the Scythe. Big Golem only has 1 form, which if you get behind him, he is super easy to do, which is why Aria did Carly early. And there was nothing that the Golem had. Kara has to be very careful. Down to 118, he gets them with the first form. He's only level 8, folks, fighting one of the hardest bosses in the game at level 8. Gotta be careful with this form. That Scythe is big, and you know your hit, like, it just covers up so much of the screen. Looks like Bismarck has cleared out the the Merman room, and Vay's on their big golem fight. And Kira kills Death. As Vay finishes his big golden fight. Let's see what Kira got for it. He's going to go ahead and finish off Clock Tower now. Aria's gained their Hippogriff. So now Aria can fly, basically. And Vay's going for the warp point. So I think Vay's probably going to go towards Death Neck. It looks like our school today is in top floor. So whenever Vay finishes off Death here in about 2, 3, 4 minutes, he'll also realize that his last location for Skula will be in top floor. As he gets knocked back down by imps, those are always a troll. So Bismarck is finally making his way over to the Flowing Gardens, where he's going to be happy to see his Black Panther. Yeah, they did not do Clock Tower while he was up here the first time around. You can always talk to Mina for a health refill. A lot of people didn't know that until people started running this randomizer. Looks like Bismarck's going to check the Flowing Gardens before checking the one item in the main area of Flowing Gardens. Kira gets his money, he's going to sleep it off. He's on level 12. He got that level 12 basically off of Death, from 8 to 12. Vay's about ready to fight Death himself. He's a much higher level. So, this should be an easier fight for him than it was for Kira. So as you tell by Bismarck's screen, doing all this without Black Panther is very painful. It looks like he's going straight to Clock Tower, orphaning the Black Panther. Vay's on Form 2 now of Death. Aria gets his money and nopes out. While I was commentating on the Death, Kira finished their Headhunter fight, and Aria's on their Headhunter fight. And Vay gets their death kill. as Aria gets to the final form of Headhunter. So now all of our runners have Udon. 3 of our runners have Hippogriff. And 3 of our runners have Black Panther. So yeah, so Vay now knows he needs to get to top floor, because that's the last location he can check right now. Because he's checked everything else. We'll see if Aria decides to take the top floor route as well. Question from chat, how long are these seasons normally? They take about 70 minutes on average. And Black Panther was in the Floating Gardens today. Bismarck having issues with the Harpies. And Kira gets to their big golem fight. Aria did go to the top floor. Very tough area to be in, especially when you're not level 40, so Aria is going to have to be very careful up here. We have yet to find any of our books. We do find the Armor Fire, which is okay. I'm starting to think Aria might want to go back to the shop here soon to get some more healing items. Plus, after Headhunter, the shop upgrades. Ooh, you don't want to die here. Ever seeing? I've never seen that armor before. So Aria's noping out of top floor. I think he just wanted to get that warp zone. Kira's buying all the ramen he can, because ramen's good. And Vay now knows he needs to full clear this top floor area, because that's where his Skula is, and possibly some books. Bismarck is on death form 2 right now. Decided using a corner strategy. And that's another death kill. They decided to kill some of these lubricants to get some XP off of them. They're decent XP, especially when you're low level. So Vay saves up here in the top floor. He's going to check the castle wall area. Ooh, using Kill and Mantle on the Rementor is pretty good. And the Kill and Mantle will be pretty good for Golem 2. We just got Gallimonth, which freezes time. That unlocks 2 more checks in living quarters. He's running out of checks in top floor right now. And Kira's also reached their armor fire. Vay's about ready to get his Eversing. And is going to chase that Gallum off. You mean Forbidden Area? There's 2 checks in Forbidden Area. But you need Skula to get to that waterfall cave. Aria is doing their death fight. We'll also find out that they need to get up to top floor to get their Gallum off. And we check the 2 item locations up here in Chronomage. And we get Kikoskeleton, that's Skula. Yep, that's Skula. So all of our books are underwater today, folks. So more likely Vay's going to go down there now. There's 3 whole areas down there to check on stuff. And that's a death kill for Aria. Bismarck has yet to grab their Black Panther. So don't forget to give these runners a follow. They've been kicking a lot of butt so far. And if you want to try out this random for yourself, we actually have a Discord. We're trying to organize tournaments and things like that. Bismarck is not close to Panther, according to chat. Panther's in the 1 item location in the main 4 rooms. Black Panther is just speed. And it gives you a little bit extra height in your jump, so it replaces flying armor, and it can get you out of living quarters if you don't have double jump. Vay's doing the last couple checks in the clock tower because he doesn't want to go underground yet. And I don't think he finds anything down there. This may be an arena seed, folks, where all 3 books you have to get through each part of the arena with. Aria, because they beat them both Headhunter and Death, is looking at the final list of items. Didn't see anything they were interested with. I did see Dracula's Tunic in there. But if you have Eversing, I'm guessing that's just as good. Bismarck sees there's a blue soul there. That's your Black Panther, Bismarck! That's your Black Panther, buddy! Get your Black Panther, man! Hey, you got your Black Panther, finally! And Vei's going to be the first one underground. Aria just got their Golem off. Then we get some bone pillars from the needles. Always punch your money bags. They could be mimics in disguise. Ooh, got Ernie's. That's actually a decent soul. Not when you're already underwater. Yeah, you want your Skoola, dude. Ernie's does not help you out underwater. It'll help you out when you get to the arena. And we get flying armor down there as well. Looks like Kira went a different path, went down the boat path to the underground. Gets his frozen fist. Aria is contemplating something. They gets their flying armor. I'll say right now, Kira and Vei are tied with Aria about 2 minutes behind. Bismarck's about 5 minutes behind. We find our first book! We find our first book in the underwater section. So everyone get high for that book. We are now 1/3 of the way to our go mode right now. And we also get a Muramasa. That's going to be big for one of the upcoming final boss fights. We got book 3 right next to that book too. We got 2 books! And our yellow soul today is Inris. Inris is our yellow soul. Question in chat. Book 3 was at the top of the waterfall. There's a little item that's like blocked by the waterfall. And Vei's about to already get his book 2. So we know one of our souls. Is Vei going to check this one as well? Nice. Book 2 is his vengeful spirit possesses Alistar. So we got 2 vengeful spirits for our souls right now. We have Alistar and Inris. Yeah, so we're finding everything underwater. So this whole seed wanted them to get underwater and find everything underwater. We have yet to find book 1 though. Book 1 is where what we're looking for. It looks like Kira is taking a bet that book 1 is in the forbidden area. He's going to go ahead and check all the other items in this area though. Get the Haruntine. An iron plate. He thought that was a blocking mail. Book 1! Right there! This could be go mode for Kira! He's gotta get your mana. You have no magic, dude. You gotta leave and exit the room. There's a big heart right there in that candle. All 3 books were literally within a room of each other. So Kira is grabbing their final book. Are we in go mode? Bird monster with the upper body of a... That's a harpy. I have yet to see harpy. We are looking for harpy now. Harpy, Alastor, Inris. Which harpy could be in the forbidden area? Why are you for? Oh no! Finish checking the forbidden area. Wait, harpy was found? Harpy was found. That's big. That means Kira can just go right back up to the top floor and finish the seed. Oh, Kira has yet to find harpy. Okay. Vay's about to get their final book. Kara's going straight for Graham, though, so he might have harpy. Aria's about ready to grab that book. Have they found all 3 books? They only found book 1. Vay's decided he's going to go ahead and go into the forbidden area. Kira is fighting Graham and is not doing any damage to the Muramasa. Graham is strong against dark weapons, so you do not want the Muramasa for this fight. And that's not strong too. You want the Asafune for this fight. Or you actually want to claim Solus, but you're stronger. Oh my goodness, that's only does 11 as well? Oof. Yeah, Kira needs the better weapon. First item is Kaiser Knuckles in the Forbidden Area. We got one more item left into the Forbidden Area. And it takes a while to get to that item. Oh, Murray's not dark? I thought Murray was dark. I thought that's what you wanted to use on Julius. Oh, Muramasa just doesn't have high attack. Okay. So if Kira has Harpy, he's going to be the first one to be able to go to the Chaotic Realm. Yeah, so nothing in the Forbidden Area. You just needed Carly to get to the book. So both Vay and Aria leaves the Forbidden Area. Vay, you have all the books, man. You have Harpy. That's the one thing I don't know if you have or not. Aria does not know where the other 2 books are. He may go into the catacombs in the arena looking for those 2 books, not expecting them to be right next to book 1. Oh, we have it! We have go mode on Kira. Using the souls that apparently embody Dracula the Seed. Because, you know, he's a big sword-wielding harpy lover. Ooh, gotta be careful! Ooh! Takes a few big hits there. Both Aria and Vay's gone into the catacombs. Aria, we know, won't be finding his books here. But we do have we're going to see some Legion boss fights. Now, I do believe we still get progression, so even if we don't destroy all this course to this. We are Legion. So Kira's been on this boss fight for about 5 minutes now. But, you know, he's got a lead right now on Vay and Aria and Bismarck right now. Bismarck now got to the top floor, and we are on the second form of Graham. Aria doing some Carly strats, so is Vay Victus. Carly does a lot of damage. Is that 7 hits? Oh, this is going to take a while. Trying to get the little crown of skulls hit with the sword as well to do more damage. Looks like we got the sound change over to Oh! That is almost all your health gone from a lightning blast! Kira's playing with fire. If he gets hit by... Ooh! So close. Bismarck does kill the Iron Golem with the Killer Mantle. Looks like they finished their Legion fight. Aria's about ready to finish up with theirs. Aria, you could just sit on the ground and finish it off from down there. Aria's getting low on health. Gotta be very careful. Those lasers hurt. Down to 31 health. Yeah, eat that meat. Looks like Kira switched up swords and is now doing some more damage. Ooh, Vay found the claim down in the catacombs. That's actually kind of big. He may be able to use that claim to catch back up, plus his higher level. But he's going to the arena. And Kira has killed Graham. That was a long and intense fight. So we got one more shot for Rainbow Kira. Yeah, I think Kira is currently level 14. Graham's a boss you normally fight, like in the, you know, vanilla game at level 40. Kira's going to be buying all the health and mind items he can grab. Vay's going to go ahead and check these rooms in the arena. Comment in chat, they want to see Julius. Well, Kira's about ready to give you that wish. Just has to remember how to get to the Flowing Gardens. We got Blue Soul in one of these rooms here. Oh, we got our giant bat. French vanilla giant bat. And Kira's doing the last save for Julius. I was saying that in the vanilla game, you're usually about level 40. In the randomizer, you want to be at least level 20 for Graham. Oh, those wheels are trolling Julius. So Aria is going to be doing the Balor fight, which is an easy fight with the claim. And we got our potato pancake! Run validated. Now that wheel is trolling Julius, and it's fantastic. Bismarck just got their school up, by the way. Potato pancake. It's either persimmon or potato pancake. You have an argument with randomizer runners over which one's the item. Vay finishes their Balor fight. And Aria gets their giant bat. Now, one thing we should note, that bat zipping is actually forbidden in these races, so that's one good thing. Kira just got to phase 2 of Julius. Oh man, that quad hit with those gladiator wheels. Amazing. I gotta remember that the next time I'm, if I have that soul for Julius. So Vay's... I don't know what Vay's doing. That's where Harpy was! Vay's now in go mode. Kara just got to the chaotic realm. All we gotta do is now get through this and then fight Chaos and, well, that'll be GG. First time in the chaotic realm is Danseth. He's still looking for Kalam. The Kalam Solus. Or any stronger weapon right now. Or a better armor. So we'll see how much faster Vay does his grand fight. 66 damage a hit. That's 6 times as much damage that Kara was doing. Ooh, is that the final sword? Oh, we found ourselves a final sword. Oh no, getting trolled by Medusa's heads. He's already on phase 2 of Graham. Doing 59 damage a hit. That's disgusting. Bismarck gets his book. And we got a chaos fight on Kara's side. Aria got all their books. First phase Chaos, you lose all your souls, but you get them back as you kill these Chaoses. And we are using the final sword. It is doing over 100 damage a hit. I'm getting a little blurry on my screen, so I can't see the exact number. Final sword can double hit though, so... Now mind you, Kara is level 15 or 16 right now. He is very under-leveled for this fight. If he has one mistake during Chaos, Vay Victus is back in this game. And we're now on our final form. We have to destroy this core. That core is being protected. Its defense up by these eyes. So we're going to see Kara try and destroy these eyes at the same time with the range of the final sword. He has to be careful though. As you can see, each of these hits... Oh man, that was like over a third of his health a hit. Also gotta be careful about that snake. That snake, bone snake, will multi-hit. Yeah, so you can see right now, this fight, you can get just multi-hit like mad. Alright, 2 eyes down. I usually like using Curly in this fight, just because of how many hits Curly can get. Gotta be careful, you get hit one more time by anything, Kara, you're dead. You're seeing the danger zone right now. Oh, he heard me. Actually, he didn't hear me. We're not in any kind of the same conversation. Well, the eyes are gone, so now we just have to kill this core. The run is over when that core goes boom. They've done their Julius fight. Aria is about ready to go do their grand fight. Bismarck is seeing if he's in go mode as well. We're getting down to the wire. And that's time with an official SRL time of 1 hour, 6 minutes, and 13 seconds. Rainbow Kira has finished this randomizer seed. Get your GGs in chat for Kira. I do not know what Aria's doing. Vay gets into his second phase of Julius. As Bismarck, I guess, is missing a soul, because he's going through the forbidden area as well. Aria didn't find Harpy, okay. Yeah, so, the story of this scene, now that we have our first finisher, Vay decided to take double jump and go to Flowing Gardens, where he found Black Panther at like 5 minutes. And he was able to get a very, very fast lead. In fact, he found all 3 books first, but he missed out on the Harpy Soul. Kira found the soul, the final book, right after Vay did, about less than a minute. But Kira had all the souls, so Kira go mode. Vay decided to finish up the rest. He's done all the map. He's 100% the map. As you can tell by Aria's map, Aria has felt like they've full cleared this whole castle. Bismarck has yet to go to Legion. Bismarck Just got to the underground cemetery. I was calling catacombs. Same thing. So, Vei's also on their Chaos fight. Not doing that much more damage than the final sword, even though Vei is like 10 levels higher. But we do have another race tomorrow if you guys want in on it. Aria is missing a soul, I think, and doesn't know where to find that soul at. Bismarck is doing the Legion fight while Vei is fighting Chaos. Not enough lover, this won't be too hard. Looks like he's already doing a lot of damage to the core, so once these last two eyes are gone, it won't be that much longer before he's done. Alright, now onto the core with all the eyes gone. His time will be coming up here soon. Making sure he's always topped off, just in case. And he finishes second with an official SR time of an hour 11:50. Get your GGs out for Vei, as Bismarck is struggling with Legion. Ooh, getting kind of low there. So don't forget to give these runners a follow. They gave you a good show today. Don't forget to join our Discord and hang out with us. So Aria is completely lost right now, as Bismarck got his claim, I don't know. Alright, got the tasting meat. What is, do we know what soul he's missing? Is that one soul in that one square? Like in where the harpy was? Is that one square is harpy? Oh, there's another udon for Aria. And we have Vay in here. What's going on, Vay? GG.
GG. I did a really risky gamble at the beginning that did pay off.
Oh, no, your Black Panther paid off, man. You was in the lead for most of this seed. The only issue was Kira had Harpy. Like, you both grabbed the final book at the same time. You both had all three of your books at the exact same time. But Kira had Harpy well before you did.
Yeah, I did.
But you had Black Panther for about 20 minutes, dude. Like you were the only one with Black Panther for so long. Uh-oh.
Yeah, but
Bismarck, gotta be careful. Try and get through the worst room in the game.
That room. I always go for that room first because of this. That is the most risky room to go if you don't have the gargoyle soul to be immune to petrify.
Looks like Aria is giving up.
No, for not in the race.
Aria's new to SRL. I think this is Aria's first race, so may not know the give up command.
I did imagine where the Harpy Soul was, but because I entered inner quarters and dance hall through the back. Was my very last item.
Yeah, no, we saw you doing everything to find it. Kira skipped out on all of basically the underwater area. He went straight for the forbidden area, and he didn't even go into it. He got the book and was like, "Oh yeah, I'm in go mode. I'm done." All the other runners have basically completed the entire game, looking for their souls.
I could do it, but the Claim Soleil on the Legion was a really nice finding.
Yeah, no, you were doing 66 damage a hit to Graham, and Kira was doing 11.
I think he didn't use the Muramasa he took on underwater. Muramasa is a good weapon for fighting some bosses. Like, you can fight Chaos with Muramasa really well, and fighting Graham is not that difficult with this sword, this katana.
Aria has decided to forfeit from this race. So now we're just looking for Bismarck now to finish. And he's now in the same situation. It looks like he should have Harpy.
Yeah, he has RP. I can see
So
on
there's
his map.
Harpy.
I
Does
can
he
see on his
have
map.
Alistair?
Mm, the clock tower. Maybe for quite some time I think where is RP? Where is RP? I did all our arena and didn't find it, and I wonder where it is. And took me some time when I discovered where the place I did verified. No, the third
So,
soul was Erin's. That I it was my first book. I got it.
so now we're just looking for. I don't know what we're looking for. I think Bismarck's lost.
It's Alastor or Erin's. This time was I took Black Panther by quite some luck, some gamble thing, and not because unfortunately someone on the last race didn't verify the corner. Ooh. I hate to use hippogriff on clock tower because of the spikes on ceilings and walls.
Well, do you have anything else you want to say about the seed, Vane?
This seed was really cool. The weapons was really interesting. I got the Claim Solar after beating Legion, and I was asking myself, Legion worth to go?
Well, I think we're trying to get Aria in here. So I'm going to bid you a good day, Vay, and we'll see you next time when you're in the race, alright?
Yeah. I'll be in the chat. See you guys.
See you later, Vay. Good game, dude. I'm not sure what Bismarck is missing. It looks like Aria was missing Enri's soul. We're just waiting for Bismarck to find what he's missing. I don't know what he's missing. Looks like Bismarck just got his Inri soul. Was that his Go mode soul? Now, he's very high leveled, so he should be able to get through Gran and Chaos with a lot of ease. So he's going to go ahead and do his final shop. So he's got enough health items for the end of the game. That's not the save room, Biz. That's the save room. Now, you don't need to have these all equipped right away. You could just wait until he's in his second phase to equip them. And because he has all these healing items, he can tank these Hellfires. Now, if you're going to do this strat on phase 2, there's actually a spot where you could crouch, and these fireballs won't actually hurt you. So Bismarck's about ready to finish up Graham. That was the last hit. So Bismarck is doing the last charge to get to the Flowing Gardens. Alright, so Bismarck is working on Julius. What is he using the Skyfish Soul? That's a new one. Oh! Down to 15 health! Oh! Yeah, Julius hurts in this fight. Now Bismarck's on phase 2. And Bismarck is playing with fire with this fight, getting so low every single time. Trying to get Julius into this corner right here. Bismarck takes a big death there.
Kuchiri, I was told you could use some backup.
Yeah, I actually had something that came up that I need to go do real fast. So if you want, got like another 10 minutes of this race if you want to finish commentating it.
I can cover some of this. I've had plenty of bouts with Julius before. This is nothing new. Just randomizer.
Yeah, you was talking the other day. You knew a lot about Aria's sorrow, but nothing about the randomizer. So, you was watching this. Did you like what you saw for the randomizer?
Overall, yes. I'll save separate thoughts for later, though. In the meantime, we have a battle to cover, and you have things to take care of.
Yep, I'm hopping out of here. Good show. See you guys later.
Alright, Bismarck is back into Phase 2. Julius has unleashed his final smash. Oh, wait, this isn't Ultimate, sorry. However, for Phase 2, that's when the special weapons get unleashed. The tricky part, of course, Julius hits like a truck. And so hopefully he has enough ramen. Ooh, running low. The tricky part is when Julius brings back the whip, you still get damaged if you are within that area. Ooh, unintentional stun. And that's it! Julius is down! We are now into the chaotic realm for the final time. For those that are confused about how the chaotic realm works, you are supposed to be confused. This castle is a creature of chaos, and this is merely chaos incarnate. Basically, it is kind of a final exam of every area you've been to, just all... You can kind of picture it as sort of even a worse version, though shorter version, of the Subspace Emissary's Great Maze. You don't have to worry about recruiting any monsters or souls here, unless of course you really wanted that Chaos Ring, but I don't think our runners care that much about it here. Bismarck trying to get through as quickly as possible. There are save rooms on the way. Ah, yes, the Galamoth. Well, the post-Galamoth room. Sometimes it's kind of nice to recall where you went. And, ooh, according to Chad, DevChan, thank you. I had forgotten that the final sword was there, but as we have witnessed, Claim Soleus, or you know which one I mean. That is one of the most powerful late elemental weapons, so, you know, there are worse things to go into the final encounter with. Saw something that the Iron Golem was guarding and said no thank you. Hi Stolas. Bye Stolas. Oh gosh, Clock Tower. Please don't remind me of that place ever again. There we go. Thanks to Black Panther and all the other mobility, Kuchiri has approached the final gate. Or Bismarck has, excuse me. Kuchiri, I know you had to take care of stuff, but they're... Alright, as explained before, once we enter Chaos Part 1, all of our souls are forcibly removed from us. In order to get them back, we have to take out the 3 statues. Claim Soleus is doing an excellent job, but concerned about that health. Ooh, down to 56, but still has 1 spare ramen left. However, out of magic power. Remember, we need MP in order to use the souls once we get them. Oh, okay, all of the support souls are free. All of the bullet souls are free, and all of the, if I recall correctly, the guardian souls are free. It is now time for Chaos's raw form. Health is filled up. We have some eyes to take out. Watch out for the snake. Alright, one eye is down. For every eye that is defeated, the defense on the main part, the black orb, that defense decreases. So at this point, it's now just a matter of taking on the two upper eyes and watching out for the snake. Oh yeah, I forgot about these homing crystal type things. Fortunately, a few quick smacks and they go up. 3 eyes down. And Bismarck is just going for the 3-eye strategy right now. Not necessarily a bad one. Doing decent damage, just has to make sure to dodge everything. Oh, that snake. Very close. Fortunately, we're back at full health. Just has to keep on going a little more. Please do not get in danger once again. And that is game. Bismarck 189 has finished with an official SRL time of 1 hour, 47 minutes, 21 seconds. Get your GGs out in chat. Right now, we're trying to see if Bismarck wishes to join for an interview. But yeah, hopefully all of you have enjoyed what Aria of Sorrow Randomizer can do for, well, you as players and as viewers. Remember, if you wish to check it out, there is the GitHub page available where you can download it and try it yourself. There is also the Aria of Sorrow Discord so that you can join the community and learn how to, well, in this case, literally, steal monsters' souls and make them your slaves, I guess. This isn't exactly Symphony of the Night, but close enough. And with that, Bismarck 189, GG.
Yeah, sure, we'll say GG. I'd lean more towards like a BG or even an MG, but not I don't know if I called it GG, but hey, thanks.
I admit I am not familiar with either of those abbreviations, but I'm sure we can discuss them another time.
Oh, I was just saying bad game or mediocre game. It wasn't inappropriate, I promise.
Okay. So, I admit this was my first time actually being able to catch this randomizer, and it overall looked fun as long as you recalled every single item location, and it seemed like you were struggling with some of them.
Well, it didn't help that I missed Uranus in the underground reservoir. Just completely skipped right over it and decided, to full clear the rest of the game looking for the one item I needed. Yeah, I'm not particularly good at this game, but hey, you don't really need to be, right?
No, you do not. I mean, this randomizer appears to be, built decently well. We don't need to worry about any sort of logic shenanigans. It's just relatively smooth. Just have to watch out for the strong enemies on the final floor and, well, the bosses. Had me worried there with Julius.
Yeah, I practiced earlier today, and I didn't wipe to Julius once, even though I had a much inferior weapon and less health. But I don't know. Although one of those, I swear I hit the start button to go to my item menu before he killed me, but I'm pretty sure my Buffalo is dying on me because the B button sticks really hard. It's fine. I'm just going to blame everyone but myself. That's the easiest way for me to feel good about it.
Whatever works, Bismarck, whatever works.
Yeah, right.
Still, the important thing, did you at least have fun going through this?
Oh, I always have fun playing it. I mean, I'm much better at other randomizers than this one. I just enjoy it. I think it's a fun randomizer to play. It's a lot different than some of the other randomizers I've done, like Final Fantasy Randomizer, Dragon Warrior Randomizer, Link to the Past. You know, and I think it's unique that way. I mean, I know there's some other ones in the works. A couple of people have been working on Symphony of the Night Randomizer, although I don't know how much practice or how much success they've had up to this point. But it's fun. I enjoy it, even if I am pretty terrible at it.
I am curious. I mean, how well could a Symphony of the Night Randomizer work when you have to factor in, well, I can safely spoil an over 20-year-old game, right?
Oh, yeah.
How well can you make a randomizer when, you know, I understand the idea of a dual castle world. There's only one place to go in order to go from normal castle to inverted castle. And if you have to go back and forth, first of all, that's a movement nightmare, but second of all, I want it to work, don't get me wrong. I just feel like there needs to be some sort of change in order for that one to happen.
It's funny. That's actually not really the logistical issue they're running into, and I don't want to speak for the developer because I just don't have the knowledge that he has on it. But I think even one of the most basic things is just weapons. It's just really difficult to get it programmed properly to where everything can work. There's a lot more that went into it than I even realized. Like you said, I thought that would be the biggest hurdle, but it's not even close. At least my understanding. Again, I don't want to speak for the gentleman. But I know he's having trouble with it, and a lot of people have offered to help him. I don't know where they are at it, and again, I don't want to speak for him, so...
That is fair.
Who knows? It might be around one day.
Well,
I think that's probably the holy grail of randomizers right now for a lot of Castlevania fans.
Well, with that in mind, we should make sure to thank some of the developers that have helped out with at least the Aria of Sorrow randomizer. I believe we have DevChand in here. We also need to thank Abyssanim, who was one of the ones who helped make this randomizer. Hopefully I have pronounced everyone's names correctly there.
I'm going to go with you did, even though I don't know if you did or not.
Fair enough.
But yeah. Anyways, I gotta go put my 1-year-old to bed. Thank you, Randomania, for having us. We really greatly appreciate you guys letting us showcase our community. I know there's not a huge following right now, but hopefully it'll grow. And I see that Kochiri is no longer in the channel. I don't know if he had to leave. But thank you, Wolfman, and thank you, Math Girl, for going out of your way to help us on a Saturday evening when I'm sure you had other things you could be doing.